In January last year, President Uhuru Kenyatta kicked out Mwangi Kiunjuri from his cabinet. Mwangi Kiunjuri was serving as the cabinet secretary for agriculture. And Mwangi Kiunjuri was one of the close allies of President Uhuru Kenyatta. In fact, for those who understand the politics in this country, ahead of 2017 general election, Mwangi Kiunjuri wanted to run for the gubernatorial seat in Laikipia. But President Uhuru Kenyatta prevailed upon him not to contest. And indeed, after that election, President Uhuru Kenyatta appointed Mwangi Kiunjuri as the cabinet secretary for agriculture. Agriculture is one of the most lucrative ministries in this country. And Mwangi Kiunjuri served the president so well until he was kicked out. And the main reason why Mwangi Kiunjuri was kicked out was as a result of his association with the Deputy President William Ruto. And personally, up to this point, I'm still unable to understand at what point the Deputy President William Ruto snatched Mwangi Kiunjuri from the grip or from the side of President Uhuru Kenyatta, because the president really valued Mwangi Kiunjuri. And the mere fact that Mwangi Kiunjuri decided to be kicked out for being close to the Deputy President points out that there is something Mwangi Kiunjuri was up to. And after he was fired from the cabinet, Mwangi Kiunjuri then went ahead and launched his own political party, the Service Party. And indeed, it was expected that he was going to position himself as one of the potential successors to President Uhuru Kenyatta from Central Kenya. And indeed, I've done several videos on that particular topic. And I was reading an article today on this week that Mwangi Kiunjuri's party, the Service Party, and William Ruto's party, the UDA party, the United Democratic Alliance Party, have entered into an alliance. Is it possible that this alliance is pointing out to the possibility of William Ruto settling for Mwangi Kiunjuri as his running mate? Those are the questions that I want us to look at into this particular video. But before we do that, if you're watching this video for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button. And to the subscribers, please, you can do a favor again. Just give this video a thumbs up. You can drop your comment, or you can share this video to your or with your networks. Now let us get back to business. William Ruto is facing one major dilemma in this country: the choice of a running mate. Who is likely to be William Ruto's running mate in this country? Central Kenya are likely to support William Ruto for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya in 2022. In 2013 and 2017, the Kalenjin supported President Uhuru Kenyatta. But President Uhuru Kenyatta gave them the running mate, who was the Deputy President William Ruto. So the expectation of the people of the larger Mount Kenya region is that they are going to vote for William Ruto, but William Ruto must give them the running mate. And Mwangi Kiunjuri is currently a front runner to take over that particular role. And I've done several videos. In one of the videos, there was the possibility of Moses Kuria. There was the possibility of Kithure Kindiki and several others who can actually become William Ruto's running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. And I was reading this article this week. The article is actually in some of the major dailies that UDA party and Service Party have signed an agreement. And in that agreement, UDA party has agreed to share government 50-50, like ile ya Ruto na Uhuru in the first term. Let me just read part of this, because that's what I want us to look at. That former CS Mwangi Kiunjuri, Service Party, and the UDA party have signed a coalition agreement ahead of 2022 polls. According to a memorandum of understanding in our possession, the agreement was signed on 14th of February and is focused on 2022 succession politics. It says in part, the purpose of this MOU is to formalize a framework of cooperation and to facilitate collaborations between the parties in support of the 2022 agenda for capturing the presidency, building on other comparative advantages and ensuring their complementarity and mutual reinforcement. That particular document is recognizing Mwangi Kiunjuri as the party leader of the Service Party and the Deputy President William Ruto as the party leader of UDA. The coalition, according to the document, has been engineered by the ousted Jubilee Deputy Secretary Caleb Kositany as the Secretary General of UDA side and former nominated MCs Benedict Wangui Nganga as the Vice Chairperson of the Service Party. So it goes further to say that the memorandum of understanding will remain active for the next 3 years with eligibility to be extended for a further 3 years. So it means it will be extended, it will be for 3 years. That would mean it will go beyond the next general election. So details to the power sharing agreement will follow immediately. This coalition takes power, but the MOU further stipulates the sharing of cabinet posts at 50-50. Now, if indeed it's true that Mwangi Kiunjuri's party and William Samoei Ruto's party, UDA party, signed that agreement, then I can easily conclude that the plan is actually one to pave way for Mwangi Kiunjuri as the running mate to William Samoei Ruto. But the question which I want to ask on this platform, do you think Kenyans can allow a Kikuyu and a Kalenjin to lead them again? Because already in this country, there's the talk of tribal dominance, where President Uhuru Kenyatta himself claimed that only 2 tribes have led. And then its majority of Kenyans are now saying that the best thing is for rotational presidency. Do you think this Mwangi Kiunjuri and William Ruto ticket is going to work in 2022? In my considered opinion, and I could be wrong, I don't think it's going to work. And it's not going to work because of 4 reasons only. The first reason is the Kikuyu Kalenjin factor, the tribal alliance or the tribal dominance. And I've stated clearly that the biggest challenge for William Samoei Ruto is the choice of a running mate. William Ruto can choose a running mate from the larger central Kenya. That will assure him of the votes of that particular region. But to the rest of the country, that would be interpreted to mean tribal dominance. Someone like Raila Odinga can easily choose a running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. Someone like Musalia Mudavadi can easily choose a running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. Someone like Kalonzo Musyoka can choose a running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. William Ruto has a challenge there. The rest of the country, in my considered opinion, will not take it lightly. And that's why William Ruto should pray so hard that the Building Bridges Initiative process is going to go through. Because if it goes through, he's the one who is going to benefit more. And he's going to benefit more because he's going to provide him with more options to dangle to the rest of the country. For example, if the BBI will go through, that it means William Ruto can then decide to dangle the position of running mate of prime minister to central Kenya, so that when that ticket comes out, it will have William Ruto, say another lawyer as a running mate, then the Mwangi Kiunjuri probably as a prime minister, then he can say someone from the coast, deputy prime minister, another one maybe, because we are going to have 2 deputy prime ministers. So it will be very possible for him. But without that, I think Kenyans are going to reject that combination. Number 2 is about competing interest in central Kenya. I can ask you, Mwangi Kiunjuri risked so much and was even fired for supporting William Samoei Ruto. So he has risked enough. But is he the only one who has suffered for William Ruto in the larger Mount Kenya region? Rigathi Gachagua is positioning himself as a potential running mate to William Samoei Ruto. Alice Wahome is positioning herself as a potential running mate to William Samoei Ruto because she believes that the country will readily accept a woman running mate. What about Moses Kuria, who is the president-run member of parliament? Moses Kuria also wants to be the running mate to William Samoei Ruto. So who amongst these guys are going to accept? Now, if you leave the war in central Kenya alone, you go outside, in Kikuyu land alone, you go outside there. There's the Meru, then there is, in Meru and Tharaka Nithi, the senator of Tharaka Nithi, Senator Kithure Kindiki, is also eyeing this particular seat. And in my considered opinion, he would have been the best because he would be considered as for example, maybe a Meru, for that matter, outside the Kikuyu nation. So that competing interest alone might make Ruto to go and look for someone else outside there. Number 3 is the game of numbers. Politics is a game of numbers. Mwangi Kiunjuri, as Mwangi Kiunjuri, and his party, do you think Mwangi Kiunjuri will bring those numbers to the deputy president? Because if the alliance is going to claim like 50-50 cabinet sharing, it means Mwangi Kiunjuri will have to bring the numbers. Let's use the last election. Ruto took with him to President Uhuru Kenyatta the Kalenjin votes. No doubt. Can Mwangi Kiunjuri assure Ruto that if he joins this alliance, he's going to bring 50%? I mean, he's going to bring the central Kenya votes to him. Because the other question is, William Ruto as an individual, do you think he can't get those votes minus the support of Mwangi Kiunjuri? He can, in my considered opinion. So Mwangi Kiunjuri factor in Ruto getting central Kenya or the larger Mount Kenya region votes, in my considered opinion, is almost zero. It's almost zero. Then number 4 is other tribes within Tanga. Boni Halwale is on record severally saying that he wants Musalia Mudavadi to join William Ruto as a running mate. The leaders from the coastal region are also planning and hoping that William Ruto is going to appoint one of them as a running mate. And William Ruto himself understands all this. So it will mean that for him to reach to the conclusion that his best running mate, because politics about numbers, you will have to sit down there, figure out Western, I can get these numbers, okay, Coast, I can get this, Central Kenya, if I choose Mwangi Kiunjuri, he can bring this number of votes, okay, but what if I don't choose him? I can go there. But what about Western Kenya? If I choose a running mate from Western Kenya, it means the people of Western Kenya can decide to rally around that guy. So this game of numbers might also stop Mwangi Kiunjuri from being the running mate to the deputy president. And just as a bonus, there is also the politics of betrayal. Ruto promising Mwangi Kiunjuri 50-50 cabinet sharing cannot work. It can't work, it won't work. Because it won't work, probably is being played. And once the trap is inside the trap, then, of course, what will happen to Ruto and Uhuru will still repeat himself between Ruto and Mwangi Kiunjuri. So in my considered opinion, that alliance can work, but Mwangi Kiunjuri cannot be appointed the running mate. Mwangi Kiunjuri cannot claim 50-50 cabinet sharing with William Samoei Ruto. If he's doing that, then I think he needs to go for medical checkup. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day.